Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land, and welcome to another edition of Uncle Bobby's Cybertronian Corner. We have new Transformers. We have Thrash from Earthspark. We have Presepter from the Studio Series line. We have Daniel, or I'm sorry, Spike in the mech suit from the Studio Series line. And we have Blur, which my wife gave me, my darling wife gave me. Blur. So, now that we have six, again, counting Sir Skylinks, we're going to take our random number generator, we're going to roll it, and we're going to find out who we're going to do today. And that would be number 5. So that would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 is Preceptor. So, Preceptor from the G1 series, second season. Nobody knows where he came from. There was no explanation for his appearance. He's one of the original triple changers. He goes from robot to microscope to sort of assault tank. In the Marvel comics, he pretty much stayed on Cybertron. He led a resistance. But before we get more into that, we're going to take him out of his box and I'm going to show you all the box. Presepter does come with one accessory. It's a pretty nice gun. It's got some nice molded detail to it. We're going to toss that in the armory. Of course, comes with instructions. Comes with a pretty sick background. And now that we're all done with that part, we're going to show you the front of the box. It's a great shot of Preceptor, Transformers, 86 Studio Series. Side of the box with a pretty good picture of Preceptor. The other side of the box with just a headshot of Preceptor. Top of the box. Transformers, the movie. The bottom of the box. And as always, the back of the box. He comes snuggled up into this. That's going to the trash. Alright, so now that we got Presepter out and all that, he wasn't, his name has been used in two different franchises where he wasn't a microphone at all. In 2004, Energon. In 2002, Armada, he was a section of 3 mini-bots, or mini-cons, that combined and made the Transformer Presepter, which kind of took a leadership role for the mini-cons. And all that. And then in the IDW comic books at the same time, he was leading a small resistance group, but he of course was all into his science, and he almost died. And when Ratchet and a few others, fixed him up, brought him back, he decided that he was going to use his skills for other things. So he became a sniper for the Wreckers. In the Marvel comic book, he pretty much stayed back on Cybertron, leading a resistance. And then in 2017, he was part of the Return of the Titans video game. He also had a toy. He was a headmaster. And then 18, he only had a toy through the power of the primes. And then 2022 is when the studio series came out. And that's the last thing we've had on Presepter. So I'm going to bring it over here to the desktop, and we're going to look at his articulation, and we're going to look at his how to transform him. So let's get to it, shall we? Presepter. Here he is with his gun. And the gun can plug into all of the normal 5mm ports. But of course it goes in the armory as per usual. Now, as far as articulation goes, due to transformation, the microscope can lean over. His head can go completely around. It's got a little bit of weeble wobble back and forth and up and down, but not much. Shoulders can go completely up. Elbow bend, bicep swivel. The wrist, due to transformation, can do this, but that's about it. waist rotation. Thighs go all the way out, all the way back, all the way forward. Excellent knee bend, thigh rotation, toe bend and tilt. And due to transformation, you got this one. Now, so, down to the transformation. What you do is you take his head, you put it in this cavity right here. Bam. Take the hands, do the same thing. Put them in the cavity. Bam. You take his legs, you make him sit down. Once he's sat down, make him do the splits. Bend at those transformation and put the toes down. Okay. Then what you're going to want to do is take the arm, ratchet it all the way down, plug it in there. Unplug that one. And do the same thing. Then you're going to take this rocker piece here, and this piece, put in the middle. Make sure those are nice and tight and they click in. Okay? We're going to take this tray, bring it down. Bam. Microscope mode. And now for the tank mode. Make sure everything is tight. Take these, switch them around so these treads are on the bottom, and that hole is going to put into that peg. There we go. And boom. Artillery mode. Now, personally, for a while, I'm just going to leave in microscope mode because I like him in microscope mode. And so yeah, that's Presepter and all his Autobot goodness. I've been wanting Presepter for a while, so I'm glad I got him. He's going to make an excellent addition to my collection, right beside Blaster and all the other non-vehicle Transformers that I have. So, I thank you for spending time with me. Blaster thanks you as well. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. And remember, Uncle Bobby loves you.